Brothers and sisters, happy Monday. Got some sun going today. It's going to get warmer throughout the week, and this weekend it's hitting plus 17. And I'm going to start tanning. It's got to get dark black, and the cupboards are still dwindling. Dwindling. So I'm going to show you what I got. I haven't gone out to eat. I haven't went out and bought anything. Just letting the cupboards dwindle. Like last night, literally, I was hungry. I got up. I had this lettuce with Greek dressing. So, as you keep doing this, part of the process is you're going to have to adjust. Your body's going to have to adjust to a new energy. It's not that being on this diet or dieting down to get ripped, you're always going to be lacking energy. But the initiate part of it, the beginning, when there's the reduction of calories, even if it's gradual, the body's going to have to adapt, and will find yourself a little bit more tired. So you have to determine, am I tired because I'm overtrained, or am I just tired because of the diet? So it's most likely because of the diet, the less carbs, less calories. So that's what pre-workouts are for, and that's part of maintaining size when you're dieting, is getting in there and doing the workout, even if you're tired, and trying to maintain the same heavy weights that you did in the off season, if not get stronger. And you will get stronger once your body adjusts to the diet, and your body will actually end up thriving off lower carbs and this diet, because it won't be working so hard to digest a whole bunch of extra calories and carbohydrates, and that extra energy is going to go towards training. And so that's how your body evolves. It's just a process. So I'll show you what I got going on today. So I have not ate yet. I'm running off a pre-workout, and I need to mention that part of the tricks of manipulation in getting ripped is not just jumping out of bed and doing cardio. That's a little bit too much extreme, but just simply getting out of bed, having your pre-workout, and doing the chores and errands around your apartment before eating. And it may be 1-2 hours before you eat, where you're running off an empty stomach, and you know, have that fat burner going through you, and you're drinking water and cooking your meals for the day. So I really got into the turkey thighs. They're on sale, about a shitload of them. They're big, beefy, lots of good fats in them. There's a bone running down the middle there, and I put lots and lots of oil in the frying pan, and then I get some garlic and some ginger sauteed in there, so that all gets all nice into the oil. And then I put my turkey thighs in there, and I smother them in just steak salt. That's low sodium. I do that, and I also did a little bit of smoked applewood spice. and I'll smother them with those spices, and then take my my knife or fork and vigorously poke holes in the meat so all those spices get deep into the meat while it's cooking. And I'm not in a hurry to cook it. I cook it on, you know, about there, and I cook it slow with the lid on it. And you can see I've turned it over already once, and it's got that nice crispiness, and that's what's going to make it real tender, is cooking it slow in the frying pan for probably, you know, just over an hour, hour and a half. And then, you know, once it's cooked, I poured in my frozen green beans, and a shitload of frozen green beans, and they'll all cook in there, and they'll mix in with all the fats and all the spices I got. They'll gradually get really soft, and the green beans will be really spicy too, and greasy from all the oil and the fats from the turkey. And it'll be really beautiful and taste super good. I'm just going to let that cook nice and slow. And I got some pasta here because I'm going to train. I'm going to hit bis and tris, and I'm going to eat some pasta before I train with some turkey and some green vegetables, green beans, and I'm going to eat some pasta after I train. So you always want to have those carbs before you train and after you train to get a good full pump. And so I'll go into my cupboards here, and I mean, you don't see much. You got a couple boxes of KD. I opened them because I used extra cheese on some pasta, so they don't have cheese. I got a few cans of tuna there, some cinnamon, a little bit of sugar, cream of mushroom soup that, you know, I used to put into my pasta or pour it over top of my meat when it was cooking. Some vegetable soup, you know, that I just have some canned food. Some beans and tomato sauce. This is just random stuff. I mean, it's not specifically chosen for any type of reason. It's just food that I actually got at the food bank, because I do go to the food bank being on EI to get some extra food, and they give me stuff like this, you know, canned food and stuff that I wouldn't normally buy, but I use it up. And you know, some corn syrup that I was putting on my oatmeal, and just some spices. I got some curry there. Not much at all. It doesn't look very pleasing. I'm sure a woman could probably make this cupboard look a lot more visually pleasing. But this is my pre-workout burn there, Mammoth Burn, and that's a thermo. That's a thermogenic. And my multivitamin, my vitamin C, my calcium and magnesium, and that's all I'm taking here. I got some sativa, Splenda, I got some rice there, brown rice, white rice, and a bunch of distilled water there. And you can see the fridge, it's dwindled, and I have to pick up some green frozen vegetables soon. I'm down to one bag of green beans, but turkey thighs, lean ground beef, ground chicken. So I got a lot of meat there. So, you know, it's always good to just focus on buying all the meat that's on sale when you're in a grocery store, because then you're going to run out of the green stuff, but you're always going to have lots of meat stocked up. So, I mean, I could probably get away with going to the grocery store and not buying meat for now, just getting my green frozen vegetables. And then here I got shit all. I got two 30 packs of eggs, and I got some potatoes there. And that's it. I just really want to keep my life calm, cool, collective, laid back, simple, and just stick to my game plan, my master plan, which I will, and it's all going to go very smooth in God's almighty name. I pray that my humbleness and simple requests in my daily prayers, God will continue to keep me surviving, and enough food and energy, strength, healing to continue to train heavy, keep getting jacked, build more muscle, and just bring in a whole new crazy physique for this summer. Get some really good pictures, some pictures that are outside of the gym, outside of my apartment. I'm going to go back to getting out in the bush where the lighting's good, you know, with trees, surrounded by trees, nature and stuff like that. And the lighting is really good from the sun coming down overhead. Same types of pictures I did when I was living out of my van. And because once it gets warmer next weekend, I will be out there in the river valley and out in the bush, and you know, building fires and bringing all my food and just pretty much hanging outside all day. I got a backpacker's hammock that I can sleep in, and I just get out there and I set up shop, and at that point I have no reason to go home. I could stay the night out there if I wanted to. So that's how I roll. That's survival mode, survival tactics, ramble mode, beast mode on. And these types of elements will actually help you heal, get you more grounded, help relieve anxiety and stress, and it's just great being out there in nature. So that's one of my aspects that I contribute to. Part of my bodybuilding regimen is being out in nature, and that's a lot of what I did in van life. Only now it's living out in my apartment. But like I said, I don't necessarily have to be home all day. Go outside, get yourself immersed in nature, have all your survival supplies out there, build a fire, bring your food, have a lawn chair, and just live out there, man. Stay out there. Start with an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. Stay out there all day. So I'm going to also experiment with just staying out there over the night. And you know, it's a mentality. You know, you can't always depend on these comforts of a stick and brick house. You know, shit hits the fan. We got to be mentally and physically prepared to live alternative lifestyle. That's all I got for you today, everybody. Please like and subscribe. Send me a shouts out. We'd love to hear from you. Peace. So there we have it, and that's a lot of meat there. That's probably 8 ounces, so I might not eat it all. Save some for later. Good amount of green beans there, and a moderate helping of pasta. Eat that, and then train in about half an hour to 45 minutes.
It's been a long time since I hit you with freestyle, high-tech symmetrical moves in a high spot. Lay back, relax, and watch as I'm melt wax. Don't ever let a brother like me ride a dope track. Cause once I hit it with the Trouble time. Motherfuckers rushing to rewind, cause I'm real slow and still twitching things up. About the house from night to the sun stuff. Cause it really ain't how much you say, it's what you say. I got no fucking time on that mic to play. I'm writing rhymes with addition and algebra, metric geometry. Don't even know that you talking that weak and popping that bullshit. Get out my face, or fool you get his head split. I'm out of Dallas City, couldn't be done by me. Them same suckers and numbers for money than me. Wondering what I did, I didn't play myself, kid. I respect my hands and make a hot bid. Sometimes I write my rhymes at night, always sleep. Wake up with new techniques, grab a pen and place it on some loose leaves. Leather soft, always the tough meat. The white paper.
Biceps, triceps today. Started with the 20s, high reps till failure. Okay, when we go into getting ripped, jacked, not off season, we go to failure on all our sets. Even the warm-up sets, we go to failure. So 20 pounds bicep curls to failure, 35s to failure, 40s till failure, okay, and now 50s to failure. I'm still working on those 50s. You know, I managed to get 10 reps an arm, 20 reps total, you know, and gotta get past that one day. I will get past that one day and hit the 55s and then the 60s. But for today, it's the 60s. I mean the 50s. The 50s, along with heavy tricep work, is what has allowed me to get 19-inch guns. Gonna put on some music here. I got some Ice-T going right now, old school Ice-T, but YouTube will probably monetize it. Well, they will monetize it and claim it a copyright. So when I edit the video, I'll block it out and put in some other music.
Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. The 50s are going up for reps. Do or die. Do or die mentality. You don't get out of this shit. You don't get no free pass. Shame 10 times behind some bullshit. Word in the head of the fool was the snitch. So without hesitating, I made a weapon and quick. Found a sharp piece of metal, take it to a stick. Then the whole one said, I need some time to child. My first pick is in the whole feeling was foul. It wasn't quite my style, but my stomach was proud. So I watched shit down and hit the weight pile. The blood was swole, the attitude was cold. I felt the tension on the yard from the young in the hole. But I'm a warrior, I got my ground in the hole. So I studied the inmates to see who had the power. The whites, the blacks, and just the gun tower. Yo, man, I was on the gun tower, man. You know, making out the weight pile, man. Always tough failure. Cause everybody was building world. Failure. Soldiers who had the power, the whites, the blacks, the just the gun tower. Soledad, next week. First thing I'm RPG. Some else from Milton, Texas. I just feel like attitude so thick I can touch it. The manpower was all around. I can definitely see that. Before I know it, 3 stickers are went down. Yep, guessed it. Locked down. You see the whites got a thing they call white pride. Now for some Hanakas! Hanakas! With the sucker no matter what's hard. Or you try to study acting like it was hard. I stuck him twice in the neck and left him dead on the yard. It was true how I did it, cause nobody could see. With my jacket on my arm and my knife in the side, they bang bam. It was over another for my dust. I went crazy in the business, nobody didn't trust. I'm measuring quarters so hard to sweat. Use a tack gun and they raid my set. They call me a lifer cause I'm good as dead. I live in the home so the floor is my bed. And I ask myself again, who has the power? The whites, the blacks, or just the Battlefield, you know, on the main line, you know what I'm saying? White boys get stuck on the record, and they concept to, you know what I'm saying? Like over there, the super world, you know what I mean? Some steel, you know what I'm saying? And get this, you know what I'm saying? You know, got to put to the whole great deal. I had to find myself, you know what I'm saying? Basically back to the main line, you know what I'm saying? The drama once again, you know, they were ready to move on me. Ready to roll me up off the yard, you know? My guys, you know what I'm saying? John Neil, you know what I'm saying? Burns like a motherfucker. Burns like a motherfucker.
And now to finish that drop set off, we're going to do this last set for cardio benefits and get rip benefits. And that's just one nice, concentrated, good squeeze, high rep set with the 20s. Nice and easy. Squeeze. Squeeze. This one's not explosive, it's just squeeze. 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 So we're gonna freaking rip the bicep out of the skin. Squeeze. 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 Ooh. That's the Joe Weider continuous tension. Continuous tension. Well, that was short, sweet, and heavy and intense. Instinctive training. I was going to train triceps, biceps, and triceps, which is always a good one because you get a full arm pump. But if your energy is diminishing from low carbs and you want to keep really strong on each workout, another instinctive training principle is just training one body part per session instead of two. So tomorrow I want to go just as heavy, fresh, just as heavy as I did on biceps, but with triceps. Okay, so it's another method to keep size and keep gaining strength is train one body part a day. So that's it. I'm done till tomorrow. And I'm out. I'm gonna freaking have some more pasta and some turkey and some green beans for my next few meals. I'm gonna just lay low now, relax, and grow. Peace.